welcome back to my channel, or hi, my name is Caitlin if you are new here. Today I'm going to be showing you what is a Dutch door. So how to use a Dutch door in your bullet journal, different tracker and spread ideas. I am a sucker for Dutch doors. I use them everywhere. Quote pages, I use them for when I was a student, getting more space. I really love them and would highly recommend using them in your bullet journal. So if you don't know what a Dutch door is, or you want to know how to use a Dutch door in your bullet journal, just keep on watching. Oh, and make sure to stay tuned to the very end where I shout out one of you. So what is a Dutch door? Simply put, it is where you cut a piece of your bullet journal or you glue something in to make it a decorative piece or to provide more room for you to write things down. I love using Dutch doors every which way I can. I've used it as a decorative piece for a quote page. I've done it to provide me more room when I was a student in school, but also if I want to have like little side tabs or notes somewhere on, let's say, what my meals are going to be for the week, I might create a Dutch door and have that in the center of my weekly spread. One thing that I'm going to be showing you here is how to use a Dutch door in your bullet journal for your habit trackers. I love having my habits on my weekly pages, and then I transitioned to having them as a separate page for my monthly and have really been enjoying that. But something that you can do is create a Dutch door here by cutting out a piece and putting your habits for 2021 all in one area, either at the beginning of your bullet journal or at the end of your bullet journal. At the top of this little flap, you're putting the month, so September, and you're going to keep going through and writing everything out. So October, November, and then December. This is a really simple Dutch door setup that's going to help you organize all of your habits. Let's say you don't want to set up something every single month. This is going to be a way where you set it up once and then you're done. It could also double as a when did I do something last tracker as well. For every single month here, I am color coordinating it because I am a sucker for color coordination, and that is something that you could do to match to your theme. I love doing that as well. Everything that I use will be linked in the description box down below for you guys if you are interested in recreating anything. But this is just how it looks. You flip through it, it provides you a lot of space to write down those habits, and it's all in one area for you. So quick, easy, minimalistic setup for a Dutch door. Along the side, I'm writing 1 to 31. That just shows the days. I know some months don't have 31 days, but of course we want to keep it simple and we want to have a least amount of setup and work for ourselves. On the top is where you're going to be putting all of those habits. Let me tell you, it was a lot to think of this many habits. I usually do about 3 to 5 habits every single month. So coming up with this many was a lot, but I did end up doubling it as a when did I did last page. So things like cleaning for bathrooms or vacuuming, dusting, all of that stuff you can put up there, or day-to-day habits like walking, making sure I make my bed, brush my teeth, have breakfast in the morning. This is just a easy way to use a Dutch door in your bullet journal for something that you might already be tracking on a daily basis. The next one is a date night. So maybe you don't want to cut out your bullet journal. I know it can be a little bit intimidating. So here's just the leftover pieces of paper that I had from cutting out other things. You can also use paper. I know that Archer and Olive sells packs of individual papers and they have it in white, black, and then a craft paper. You could also use something like that and glue it or tape it into your bullet journal. And that is what I'm doing here. I am creating these Dutch doors. It's a different style Dutch door, but still one, where you tape the flap with a washi tape, or you can glue it down as well if you'd like. And I'm putting in different date ideas. So this could be something that you could do with your partner, and you could come up with a whole bunch of cute little date ideas. And one night you decide we're wanting to do a date, but we don't know what to do. Well, you already have 8 different ideas here in this Dutch door layout. You just flip it up when you want to have that date. You could put a little picture, a memo underneath, and it could be something fun as either a memory page. This is a different Dutch door tracker idea, but it is something that you can implement for any type of thing. So you could do it for Christmas. You could have little presents boxes if you celebrate Christmas and have your Christmas list underneath them for people that you're buying for. Moving on to number 3, this is a simple Dutch door setup for your monthly tracker. Now, I absolutely love using Dutch doors for my monthly. I ended up doing it in my September plan with me, so I'll have that linked up above for you. But one thing that you can do, and in the past I've done this before, is have my monthly set up in a way where I want something that is personal but also work related. And having a lot of stuff to write down to do for either your work or for your personal life might not give you a lot of space if you do traditional layouts. So what I've done here is created a different page for your personal and created a different page for your work. Along the sides, I'm just filling things up. Again, I love tracking my habits like this and just creating a couple on the side. So things like walking or no spending, that might be something you would really want to prioritize in your bullet journal. But then those tabs are getting filled in. So this first page is personal. You're going to write down everything that happens in your day-to-day life. Maybe like a birthday celebration, maybe you have to pay certain bills a certain day, whatever you'd like. And then work. Maybe you have different projects that need to get done, or you have a meeting with a business person and you need to have that booked out in your calendar. This is just an easy way to divide and separate both of those. How you use a Dutch door in your bullet journal could be different than how I'm presenting them here. Maybe you want to not use work and personal, but you have two different things that you'd like to separate. So for example, myself, I might want to separate social media like YouTube and Instagram. So if you haven't already, make sure to follow me on my Instagram. I'll have it linked below. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button. It really does help support my channel to grow. I've decided to just keep it simple with this cute cloud theme and put in little doodles here with my Tombow brush pen. But you can jazz this up however you like. Maybe keep it a little bit more minimalistic or simple. But I always double my bullet journal as a creative outlet, so having something like this in my journal is very important. You could always extend that Dutch door up or to the side a bit more if you want some more room, but I really love how this simple Dutch door turned out. Honestly, I think it's a pretty unique layout for Dutch doors. I haven't seen somebody do this yet, and I am really tempted to use something like this in my November plan with me because it does provide you so much space and room when planning out your monthly. On to the very last Dutch door layout idea for your bullet journal. I love keeping track of my expenses, and I created a whole video on different budgeting ideas that you can use in your bullet journal. But one thing that I thought of is you can also include a Dutch door for tracking your expenses, making sure it stays on all one page. I ended up gluing together two pieces. Again, you could fully cut something out, but to just show you a different alternative of different Dutch door ideas, gluing is also a possibility. Here I've just used a washi tape again to make sure I get those crisp lines. There's a little washi tape hack for you to create this Dutch door layout. I think it's really important to track the money that's coming in and the expenses that are going out in order for you to better prioritize what is important for you in your life. So I've decided to track week 1, 2, 3, and 4, what I made, what I spent, and what I saved, along with different bills that I had and a wish list of things that I wanted to buy and a way that I could end up saving. So if I noticed I spent way overboard in my groceries one week, maybe something that I could do is look at getting coupons or price matching. That could maybe decrease that cost, so it's a way to save. This is a different Dutch door layout in the sense that I am cutting it to flip upwards instead of sideways. I think that this is really good to keep this expense tracker all in one area, and I'm just coloring in the top with the date, the description, whether or not I am adding money to my account or taking money away from my account. Along the side, I just like to have different colored lines so I don't get lost. I know it is really easy to just kind of think, oh my god, what line am I on? So having a different color helps me there. But again, just flipping that up and down really keeps everything in one area for all of your expenses and is a different spread idea for Dutch doors for your bullet journal. That is really it for today's video on how to make Dutch doors in your bullet journal. I hope you enjoyed, and here is just a quick flip through of what we did today together. hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you to Katrina for leaving a comment down below. A Goosebumps theme would be really perfect for October. If you haven't already and would like a shout out next week's video, make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below. It really does help support my channel to grow. As well as if you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see next time, make sure to leave them in the comments as well. I'll see you next time. Bye!